today, Mike, but it would be nice to try to see Nirvana the band, the show, the movie this weekend if it works out.
Yeah, listen. When you said it, I thought you were gonna go that. I forget because I think I looked.
Early. I don't think we could have saw it on Thursday. I don't think.
I think we could have. I think I had looked and I was like, I saw showings that night, and I was like, hey, listen, if you want to see it, cool.
If I knew that, I would have went. I didn't know that. I thought it was starting today around here. I didn't see showings for Thursday. Maybe I just clicked on the wrong. Maybe clicked on Wednesday or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It's too late for me to find out now. Yeah. But I think I saw showings for like 7 and 9 p.m. I was like, oh, if you want to see it, cool.
Oh, maybe that was the case. But I think when I had already talked to you, it was already past that point. Like I think we were already like too late to go.
Oh,
at least to the 7. It was definitely after 7. I think that I texted you. Maybe not. I don't know. Regardless, I asked Jen if she wanted to go, and I sent her the trailer, and she was like, "I'm surprised you want to see that." I'm like, "What do you like?" I don't even know what that means. But also, like, I've watched their show online.
Wait, now I'm confused. Is she saying that? Well, I guess what was her stance on it itself? It sounds like she was confused that you would want to see it, but is she saying like, "Oh, I think that's funny. I'm surprised you also think it's funny," or is she saying that she thinks it's not funny and she thinks that you would
for her to not think it is funny? That's why I was like, I'm probably going to see this with Mike, but if you want to come out, like if you want to come with us, obviously. But she was surprised that I wanted to see it. Do you know anything about them, Dom, or no? Have you ever watched?
I've seen the trailer for the movie. I've never watched their show.
I mean, the trailer for the movie. I don't even know what the movie is supposed to be about. I just want to see it because I think they're funny. They travel in time, I guess, maybe.
I truly don't know the plot. But I also didn't watch the show. Like I've got no context for them besides that one sketch.
The Wii Shop channel.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people know them from that, but I don't remember if I ever finished the show. I forget how you have to watch it. I feel like it's not easy to watch. Maybe
I don't know. I feel like that was a show that I remember you talking about the show a long time ago, but I forget if it was like actually airing at the time or if you.
Oh, I don't think I ever saw it. If it was ever on a TV network, I never saw it that way. I only watched it online. But I think I don't know if the plot of the show ever diverges, but I think the whole plot of the show is they're just trying to book a gig across the street.
Oh. See, that's funny.
I think that's also sort of the plot of the movie is they're just trying to book a show across the street. Yeah, I think they're funny. Where did one of those guys show up? Did he show up in BlackBerry? He showed up in something we watched.
He actually, one of the guys I think directed BlackBerry, but he might also have been in the movie too.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're funny. I think whatever. I'm up for a good time. I like a little back-to-back years of maybe 2 good funny movies, Naked Gun and now this maybe. It has good reviews. Like it's
having great reviews. I've seen nothing but high praise for this, which is like really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. So hopefully I can catch it in theaters. I'd like to support it in the movie theaters. Anyways, we had a great show for you tonight. Welcome everyone to the Pass Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. Too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening is the anime senpai himself. Some call him Martini Mike, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how you doing tonight?
Hanging in there.
We'd love to hear it. Rounding us out, of course, is the Disney daddy himself, Mr. Dominic 40 Dom. How are you doing tonight?
Hanging in there.
Love to hear it. We had a great show for you tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the state of play, maybe about our return. Well, not Mike's. Mike's never left. But the return to Overwatch with the new update. And I'm going to review Under the Island. So make sure you stick around to hear us chat about these things and then whatever else we end up talking about. I know whenever I do this at the top of the show gets derailed in some way, but Todd's not here, so maybe we won't derail as much.
Oh, he's texting me what he wants me to talk about right now.
Yeah. Well, if we started talking about Overwatch and Todd was here, it's just an Overwatch episode. We're just an Overwatch podcast again. So it might be better that Todd's not here, at least for this specific episode, because we do have a few things to talk about. But before we get into that, episode 510 of the Pass Control Podcast is sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area, the North Shore of Massachusetts, on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening, you want yourself something hot, something sweet, something tasty, something fresh out of the oven, you can head on over to 1 Washington Square and get yourself a delicious fatty. And if you're unaware of what a fatty is, you can check them out on social media at Goodnight Fatty and educate yourself on these tasty, tasty treats. Mike, did you see what the cookies are this week, by the way?
Yeah, they look good. I think I might try to swing down there and just pick up a few myself.
Not a bad idea. They look pretty tasty. It's like a honey bun.
There was a honey bun.
Red
There was an
Oreo.
Oreo. Red velvet Oreo. And then the third one I didn't really care about.
I think it was brownie batter maybe or something.
It was something. On their Facebook poll thing, not Facebook, Instagram, whatever, I definitely picked kill for that last one.
Okay.
Oh, I lost your video.
Was that me?
Yep, that's
yeah,
you.
you're not here.
This is gonna. I don't know what's going on with my camera these last few weeks. It just keeps doing that. I'm back now, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if my the battery pack that's in there is going or something. Maybe that's what's going on.
Did the camera turn off or did it?
Nothing else changed other than the feed cut for you guys.
Yeah.
And then all I did was just flip it back on, and it my camera didn't turn off, but the last few episodes, my camera kept freezing throughout the podcast. So I don't really know what the issue is. Anyways, really interesting stuff. Other quick housekeeping things. The PTC Movie Club for February is Todd's pick, and it is Begonia. So if you want to hear us chat about Begonia, make sure you watch that before the end of the month. We'll talk about it sometime towards the end of February. Peacock, I believe, correct?
Currently, it's on Peacock, yes. If you want
to stream it there, or however else you watch films, make sure you watch that movie if you want to hear us chat about it. Other quick housekeeping things. I think that's it. I think that'll do it for housekeeping. So rolling right into, I don't know. I guess we can just start with Overwatch. How are we? Dom, do you have any interest in going back to Overwatch currently?
No, not especially.
Has this update? Have you followed the update at all? Like, is the update intriguing to you?
Not really.
They added 5 characters, Mike?
Yeah.
I don't know what else they added. That's how removed out of the loop of Overwatch I am. I'm assuming they added more things. I just don't know what.
I mean, they added the 5 characters.
Were they all Talon characters? Was that what I read?
No. I think
Are they
only...
doing some Talon event?
They're doing some Talon event.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's the real interesting thing I think they did. Well, the characters are interesting too, but the fact that they're trying to kind of tap into what made Overwatch interesting in the beginning, which is adding some new lore stuff and quote unquote progressing the plot in a way. So there is an event going on where you choose your faction, Talon or Overwatch, and I think you do missions and then you'll get rewards and stuff. I saw something about maybe an Echo skin that's tied to the results of the event, but that much I didn't look into. There he goes again.
Yeah, I see it.
But yeah, what are we trying to say right now? What are we? Don't leave me to just kind of talk.
No, I don't know what I like. I'm just I feel a little bit of reinvigoration playing Overwatch, just as a game I want to play with friends, and I think the large rollout here of new characters and whatever else they overhauled in the game has seemingly made a bunch of our friends come back to the game. Everybody's playing it right now, and it feels it just feels good.
It's funny the things they add to it. They clearly didn't add the PvE still, and I don't think that's in the cards anymore. But I think they did enough now that's okay, if you had done this from the jump, I could have lived with you calling it Overwatch 2, but they did it now, and that's when they got rid of the 2. And they're listen, it's just Overwatch again. Never mind.
That is actually funny that they dropped the 2. Drop the. I mean, who knows how long it'll last for me if everyone drops back out and it's just back to the same, regular group of people that have been playing it. Obviously you pop in for your arcade, Total Mayhem fix.
Yeah.
Todd. It's funny because Todd has been jumping in and out before this update. But I also started to jump in before the update, and I kind of wasn't even paying attention to the timing of the update coming out, and so I'd been playing it earlier last week, and I was like, I can't believe I'm playing this, but I was having fun jumping in with like Ken and Cam and Jesse and stuff, and then they were like, oh yeah, the update's in like 3 days. I was like, oh, I'm gonna uninstall it before then. Like I'm not playing this game that much longer, and which is also ridiculous because I've never uninstalled Overwatch. It's been installed since whatever 2016. When did it come out? 2016?
2016. 2016. Yeah.
This is the 10-year anniversary. That's actually insane. We've been a Overwatch podcast for 10 years now. So we should look at whenever Overwatch originally launched, and we should do like a Overwatch 10-year anniversary episode. I think that actually would be pretty fun.
I'm pretty sure it's May, so okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I think it launched. Did that come out like a month after Battleborn? And I think Battleborn was like April.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Because it was like they were both at that PAX.
Mm-hmm.
My fucking camera's frozen again.
Oh, your camera froze a while ago, but you were in the middle of talking, so I did.
I keep trying to keep an eye on it just so that I can fix. I mean, it's just for the video. So sorry if you're a video watcher on YouTube. Sorry, the camera keeps doing that.
Yeah, but I remember like the anniversary event would always happen like around May, so I believe.
I forgot they did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Everything else going on is whatever. I mean, the perks, are they new to this update, or have they been in the game?
The perks have been there.
Okay. Like, there's a lot of stuff to get used to for me because I've been so removed. Like the perks, I'm getting used to. I don't dislike them. I think it adds like an interesting little layer on top of it. But I do almost forget to use them most. Like I forget to do it. I'm like, I need to do this. I need to like ingrain this in my
perks
brain.
are new. The passives I think have been reworked, and they also broke the three classes into like subcategories. Yes. So tank, DPS, and healer or support rather have broken down into a couple different subclasses. I think the subclasses might have their own passives. I forget now. Something happens with depending on who you choose there.
Yeah, there's a lot there now, and if I continue to play it longer than I am anticipating playing it, I'll probably then start to dive in a little bit more into all of the newer things and figure out how to use some of these new heroes more usefully, because I've played around with all of them so far, but we get into a match with a full party and it's like, I don't know, I don't want to be the person that's just completely weighing the team down because I don't know how these heroes work. Like,
well, then play Emery. Emery is, I believe his name is Emery. Emery is the guy that's basically just Master Chief, I think.
Oh, I don't think I've played as that character then, so I don't think I've used that character yet.
What'd you say, Don?
I said just play Keyboard Cat.
So Jetpack Cat is, I think, busted because when that character's on a team, I feel like they're just like, because they're a support hero and they're also just killing everybody. They're kind of broken, I think.
Yeah, they're fun.
I started a match one time as Keyboard Cat, and 2 minutes into the match, I was like, this character is fun and interesting. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to keep weighing our team down. I'm going back to Mercy. Like someone I know that I can just help carry the team forward because I'm otherwise not going to.
But alternatively, and this is why I think I play like the same three heroes I normally play, is that if there's ever a time to truly just be like, hey, listen, I want to fuck around and learn this character, it's when you're playing with a group of people that you know. It's like, hey guys, I want to try and figure this character out. I'm going to play as them.
So you're correct. I do think you're correct. That's a good way to do it. But I'm so like with the new heroes, like I don't even know what their moves are. So it's like I'm so vanilla. That
surprise! They added 5 new heroes. None of the people that you're playing with probably know how those characters work, unless they're playing. They definitely play more than you, so like they've got a better understanding. But like 100%. Realistically, there's a bunch of people out there that don't know how those characters work.
But I don't want to be the reason the team loses because we're not bad at Overwatch. And the other thing is I'm even worse for the team because I don't think I've really played Overwatch. I was trying to figure out when, but there's probably a gap of like, I don't know, at least another 5 heroes that I actually haven't played as.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a bunch of characters that
so there's so many heroes that I don't even know how they function, where there'll be certain things that are happening on the map and I'll be like, who's doing that? Like, what do I need to get away from that? What's happening? Like, I have to like verbally ask these questions because I don't. All right, this fucking camera will just turn.
Camera. Yeah, I mean, if you update that picture of you like turning the camera on, you could just use that.
I could. Yeah, that's too many steps right now. We're past that. It is what it is.
But yeah, Emery, people call him like Master Chief because I think he plays like his move set is basically just using a gun, using a pistol, and then throwing like a frag grenade. Like that's his kit.
Okay, I mean that's basically like Soldier 76 Part 2.
Yeah, it is, but okay. I think Soldier's more of a COD, whereas he's more of a Halo. I'm saying that, okay. Speaking of my ass, playing Zero COD, well, no, I think I played whatever the first one was that had zombies in it. Doesn't matter.
I should just keep my face like in a very like...
Yeah, just stay like this, and then, yeah.
Just wait for it to freeze. Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm having fun, and that's all that matters right now. Like if it's just a little flash in the pan, a little wave that I'm riding right now, and then the tide goes out and I'm on the shore still, then yeah, that's fine too. Like I'm not. I've spent enough time in Overwatch that like if I play more of it and I like it, that's great. If I don't play much more of it ever again, I think that's also fine. Like I've spent so much time in Overwatch, I still love that game. Getting more fun moments with Overwatch now, I think, is just bonus. Like, it's just bonus at this point for me. So it's been nice to come back into it. I don't know. There's definitely long-time listeners that will be happy to hear us talking about Overwatch today, that's for sure. So
that should not be true.
I mean, but it definitely is. We were an Overwatch podcast for so long, Mike. We were an Overwatch podcast
and it was terrible.
Well, we were a Splatoon podcast at one point, too.
I'm just glad to know why Fortnite is getting Overwatch skins.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, listen, as much as we play Overwatch and we talk about Overwatch, I don't think I care about getting their skins into Fortnite. Like, I don't need to bring that. I don't need to shit where I eat.
Hold on.
But I'm just glad to know that.
Happening?
Like,
yes. Did you know? Dom definitely said like a text about this.
I believe
a while ago.
A while ago.
Yeah, and then the other day, the actual like list of
characters. It's like Tracer, Genji, Diva, Mercy, maybe. I forget who the fourth one was.
Listen, I don't care how the rest of you feel about it. I'll definitely be buying those. That's crazy.
I was just confused that we were getting Overwatch in Fortnite. I was like, well, I don't understand what this is all about. And now that like there's this big update, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. 10th anniversary, like there's a big update. Okay.
Yeah. It makes sense, but I don't care about Overwatch that enough to like rep it in a different game.
You play it weekly.
Yeah, but I don't care like nothing about like I want to play Overwatch in Overwatch. I don't need to be reminded of Overwatch when I'm playing a different game.
Is Reaper one
Genji,
of the skins?
Mercer?
No.
Genji, Mercy, Tracer, Diva.
That's why Mike doesn't care. Because as soon as Reaper's in there, Mike's gonna only be Reaper and no one else in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, if there's a Reaper skin, I'll probably buy that because Reaper was the reason I bought the game.
You have the other than that statue too, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, 1,000,000% you're buying a Reaper skin if it comes to Fortnite. Like, let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, but that's about it. And then he'll end up in my fucking randomizer.
That's fine. And then when
you'll see me play him once every fucking 1,000 games.
I wonder. It would be interesting if they did like emotes that were like highlight intros for them.
Yeah, that actually that would be cool. I think depending on the highlight intro, maybe
Reaper coming out of the coffin, pretty dope.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it would be like him doing Death Blossom, but out of the four characters they've added,
the ultimates will probably be there for the ones that make sense.
But for like the characters that they're adding to the game, I imagine will be their ults or their highlight intros that will be emotes, maybe.
I mean, this is something they probably wouldn't do, but it actually would be kind of cool if they did like a big Overwatch event in Fortnite. They could put like mythic items that were like certain characters' ults and stuff. Like they could do something cool if they really.
I mean, a Diva Bomb would be cool. I guess Genji's
like a blink thing that you could like do Tracer's thing. Like,
I mean,
recall back.
There are so many items or things that were in the game already that did the Tracer blink. Like what was it?
Reverse.
Like
you can
once like the reverse sticks.
Zero shards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was
the zero shards,
skip, right? You couldn't like reverse where you came.
You couldn't reverse, but like, yeah, the skipping forward thing has been like a thing in the game for a while. And then I guess the Mercy Res would just get rid of having to do a reboot van.
Look at this. Like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, you just look like you look like you're praying. You're just you're like looking to God, like, please help me. I don't want to play Overwatch anymore.
Oh man, Overwatch, it's so back, baby. Cool. Well, I'm excited. I mean, like it's annoying because my plan today was I was gonna play more Dragon Quest XI, which I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna Mario Tennis fucking Fever came out. I had to look over and read the name of the game. It's sitting on my desk. Didn't open it because there was a point in my day where I got the itch and I was like, I'm doing Fortnite, and they were already on, and I was like, all right, I'll just hop in and play a couple matches real quick, and then work out whatever. And then it was like 4 hours. I'm like, oh okay.
What?
Fortnite or Overwatch?
Did I say Fortnite? I meant Overwatch. Yeah. And I think that's actually also been probably aiding me playing Overwatch right now. Is I feel like, I don't know if you guys have been playing Fortnite solo, but I kind of haven't felt like playing Fortnite in a while.
I think I booted it up once just because I was testing something, but I haven't played.
Like I feel like I played.
But that's a game I really only play with you guys.
And that's kind of
I can go into Overwatch and fucking be miserable. That's fine. But I'm not trying to do a battle royale.
Yeah.
Not a squad. That's a game where realistically I should feel bad about weighing the team down, but no, I'm gonna go in there and fucking emote in a corner somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a mixture of a few things. I think I had other things I had to play. Obviously, I reviewed Dragon Quest VII in January, so I feel like that was just taking up all of my gaming time. And then, I don't know, this season has been kind of whatever.
I mean, I would like to, actually, I guess I don't really care. I think I got through like I got the Bride and Marty McFly, so like everything else is gravy. But I think they pushed back the end of the battle pass, if I read that right. It might have been for like the other things, but I think they pushed it back maybe a week or so.
I would like to get the Chapel Roan skin.
Oh, I booted it up and like I got the skin, so I guess that's fine.
Like, is it just
I think it's,
or is it tied to something?
I think it's tied to the music battle pass.
She's the music Fortnite festival. And then we missed out on the Imagination Land.
Yeah, we missed out on all the South Park stuff.
Oh yeah, I didn't play. I don't think I even turned the game on during that. Maybe one time. I don't even know.
They had their own battle pass.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had the urge. I mean, the collabs haven't been like my gotta go play this now. I honestly do think that the Simpsons season kind of.
I mean, did you even boot it up to buy any of the Office stuff?
No, honestly, I forgot that even went. Like, I remember we talked about it, but like I forgot that even.
I feel like the collabs have been pretty decent. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, I just haven't been playing. We'll go back to it at some point. I don't think Overwatch. I don't think Fortnite is leaving my system anytime soon. But I do think that with the lack of that, getting a little bit of multiplayer Overwatch has been like a bandage over the Fortnite scab right now. I guess I don't fucking know. Anyways, with fear of just being an entire episode about Overwatch, let's move on to the state of play, which I think overall probably maybe the best state of play, because I think the state of plays usually are like not really my cup of tea. I feel like it's not a lot of stuff that I usually like or care about. So I think for me this was like a pretty strong state of play. It still wasn't like, I don't think anything that like blew me away in it, but I do think that there was some solid stuff. But it's a lot of stuff too that like we kind of already know about and was already maybe excited for. So it's an interesting one. I mean, I don't know if you guys have like specific things you want to shout out, but you know, we got a lot of stuff we've seen a lot of. Resident Evil 9 stuff. More.
Yeah, there was a lot of non-Sony stuff in this presentation. I mean, there's some of the Sony stuff I'm excited for anyways, but
yeah, like 007
God of War
First
trilogy.
Light. God of War trilogy was cool. I mean, we didn't see anything about it. It just
but just knowing that we're getting a remake.
007 First Light trailer. I mean, I'm already excited for that game, so I don't necessarily need to see more of it. Beast of Reincarnation, another one. We just saw more of that game last month at the Xbox Developer Direct. The Control gameplay was cool to see. I mean, I'm gonna play that game kind of no matter what. So it was nice to see gameplay, because I think the gameplay they showed looked really interesting, like flipping perspectives and like jumping across buildings and.
We finally got Mario Galaxy back. What the fuck am I talking about? I didn't play Mario Galaxy.
Well, you're not wrong. Kind of Mario Galaxy Gravity Rush situation there. But it looks good. It looks way more action, like more action-y than Control. Is that accurate? It seems like it looks like more like beat 'em up. No?
I think you're saying that only because Jesse used a gun.
Yeah.
Maybe that's true. Yeah.
It was still very action oriented.
Yeah, that's true. It looked more like a, I don't know. I was gonna say Devil May Cry, but also gun, so maybe wrong example. But just it looked more like of an action, like brawler type of game, whereas Control seems a little bit more measured because you're mostly using range. I think. I haven't played Control since it came out, so I don't remember. Right? You're not really doing a lot of melee stuff in Control.
Not. Yeah, I mean, not really. It's you're either using your psychic power or gun.
Yeah, and I think it's also a little bit like not jarring, but like we just came off of Alan Wake 2, which is also like a lot slower and also gun flashlight.
It's a very different.
I mean, we just came off of Firebreak, or
Did any of us come off of Firebreak?
I turned it on once, maybe.
I downloaded it. I had it installed for a while. And
I had it installed.
I'd like to try it out at some point, but that's neither here nor there. So I thought that looked cool. It only has just continued to get me excited about that game. I hope it does stick to 2026 release date, because I would love to play that game this year. Other standout things.
I should replay Control.
I think I should finish Control. I think I didn't finish the DLC.
Yeah, you definitely finished the game. There's no way you didn't.
I finished the game. I didn't finish the DLC, I think.
I don't think I played Control's DLC. I played Alan Wake 2's DLC, but I don't think I played Control.
I also didn't finish the Alan Wake's DLC. I think I might have done.
Alan Wake ones are very quick. You could beat it pretty quickly.
No, I think I was just running into issues because I was playing on my computer. I think I was just running into issues on my computer at the time. But I think I did. There was 3 of them, right? Or like 3 different stories. I think I might have done.
I believe, yeah.
I think I did 2 of them. I should check.
Did you play them in the order? Like, so the last one you have left is Tim Breaker?
Yeah, I don't think I played Tim. I think I did the other 2. I think I did the Jessie one, and I did the she was like she worked at the diner, right? There was a girl that worked at the diner that she had. Yeah. Okay, I think I did those.
The best one. I thought that was the best one out of the 3. If I remember correctly, the third one, the sheriff one, is the shortest one, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I should do that. I completely forgot.
More Dead or Alive 6, which I meant to look up when that game actually came out, because I feel like that game has been out forever. But more importantly, they teased a new 2019. It feels longer than that, but I mean, whatever. It's still 6 years. They teased the next, iteration of Dead or Alive.
DOA.
I think that there's some solid titles in the DOA franchise. So I'd be excited to see the next installment and give it a shot because I do like fighting games. Ghost of Yotei Legends. I don't think any of us. Todd's probably super excited about that. I know people are definitely excited about that because people loved the first game's multiplayer DLC expansion. So I think people will be excited about that. The John Wick game just looked like the movie. Like it just looked like action scenes from, I think, is that the opening to 2?
Yeah.
Where he's fighting in that. It looked like that scene.
Yeah, in the pawn shop or whatever.
Yeah. Pawn shop. Yeah, that did look. It's funny. I was watching Kind of Funny's Kind of Feudy, like their Family Feud thing. Mm-hmm. And like a recent episode, like maybe like even like the last episode, they said, what movie franchise should have a good video game adaptation? And the number one answer was John Wick.
Yeah. I mean,
we got Hex.
We did get Hex.
We do have X. I do own somewhere. I forget where. I think I got it right before they said like, hey, we're delisting it. Yeah. The game's not going to exist anymore.
It is. If you like that, I think it's like a tactical.
Yeah, it's tactical. Like
I've heard it is good. I haven't played it. I do also. I bought it before it got delisted.
But, guess what? Tactical strategy game like that, not really my bag. I think I tried playing through the tutorial once. I'm like, all right, I get what's going on. I don't feel like putting the brain power into it.
I mean, I do like a good tactical strategy game, so it might actually be my cup of tea. But like John Wick's also very ripe for a proper action game. So
you didn't watch. You don't watch fourth. The fourth one had like a whole sequence that was basically Hotline Miami, and it was the coolest fucking thing.
All right, I will watch that movie.
Did you watch Ballerina, Mike?
I did.
Is it good?
Ballerina was also it was. I definitely had stronger thoughts closer to when I watched the film that I don't remember I think we might have talked about it here, or maybe I just had it in my head and never put it out there. So like. It was shit. I don't remember. Never mind.
Maybe don't even ask me. Podcast.
It was on my other podcast. Yeah. So guys, tune into that if you want to hear me talk about Ballerina.
The State of Play opened strong. I thought it opened with Kenna Scars of Cosmora, which is the sequel to Kenna Bridge of Spirits, which is a game I still haven't played, but I always wanted to. It looked amazing. So this looks to be a lot more ambitious, open world looking. Still looks gorgeous. So it's definitely on my radar of things I want to play because it looks great. Did you ever play Kenna, Dom? I feel like we both.
No, I never did. That is another game I meant to. Yeah, it's a game I meant to play.
I'm trying to think what else. We got more fighters revealed for Marvel Tokon. Is it Tokon? Token?
Tokon, yeah.
Tokon. We got Wolverine, Storm, Magic, and
Danger.
Which. Is Danger from the comics? I'm assuming they are.
As I understand it, like it's not a character I knew prior to this, but it's the Danger Room.
It's the Danger Room.
Yeah,
I don't know if
the Danger Room
like prior to this. Like, where did they make it for the game?
The way I heard about it, it seems like it did exist somewhere, but I was not familiar with it up until that trailer, and then like subsequently afterwards, I saw what it was actually.
Yeah. I mean, this game continues to look good. Arc System Works obviously, knows how to make good fighting games. So I'm keeping this one on my list of things to look out for. We got, I believe, the August 6th release date that they showed was new to this trailer. So there's that. Obviously, more Mina the Hollower. I hope that this spring release date is real because I so badly.
Well, why they would attach anything to it when they hadn't yet.
Yeah.
It just said it was pushed into this year, and now it says spring. So
hopefully they're getting there and they're ready to drop this because it looks amazing. I mean, we've played it. We gave it game of the show at PAX the year that we played it the first time. Consistently on my most anticipated list, so definitely looking forward to that. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I mean, like we've seen stuff on Pragmata. Like a lot of the stuff we've seen. This Project Winless game, this like Souls-like chicken game,
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is, but I
ridiculous.
can't wait to play it.
Yeah, it looks absolutely bonkers. Like if it didn't have the Chicken Man protagonist, I think I would be not as
Oh
interested.
yeah, Ultra Mecha Chicken.
When the chicken
Arise,
showed
chicken.
up,
Arise.
I'm all in on Chicken Man.
It doesn't look like a game. I mean, it looks like it's the kind of game that I would not actually play.
Yeah.
But the fact that they went so genuinely hard on Chicken Man, I'm like, all right, I respect it.
I was when the trailer opened, I think it talked about based
something about
on
birds.
a story.
Yeah, like the birds who tears.
Something. Yeah. I was actually expecting it to be the new Black Myth game. Because it just had that feel of this is telling a fable and they're going to make this into an RPG of sorts.
Right.
But I mean, we're getting a Chicken Man game.
Chicken Man game, and he honestly, giant Chicken Man with was it a sword or some sort of staff? It was something like that. Actually terrifying. But then again, oh yeah, I didn't watch Delicious in Dungeon. What the hell am I talking about?
Which you need to do.
But yeah, chickens are scary.
Chicken.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Collection is cool. I'll probably pick that up at some point. I like the old Rayman games. A lot of.
I saw that trailer and I thought to myself, I've never really played a Rayman game.
I don't know.
I think I played. There was one on the Wii or Wii U that we played it together, but I never really played a Rayman game on my own. Yeah, I didn't. I played Legends with you guys, but that's it.
Yeah, those music levels, Mike, were fucking amazing.
They were fun, but I don't that's my. I don't know anything about. I feel like Rayman is one of those mascot characters that I straight up don't know anything about, other than he's French.
He is French. I don't know. Rayman's cool. I don't know how well the old Rayman games hold up, but I played them a lot when I was a kid. So I will definitely check that out again at some point. New RPG from Konami, Rev Noir, looked cool. I think I'll keep that on my kind of radar. I mean, the trailer for Star Wars Galactic Racer, I was already interested in that game. The trailer looks fucking awesome. It just looks like good high-speed pod racing. It looks fucking great.
They're bringing back Ben Quadrininos.
Ben Quadrininos is fucking back at it, bro.
I don't really understand when this game is going to take place, but
he's just been doing. You have to understand, it's you've got your baseballs and your footballs where you would eventually age out of playing that sport, but then you got pod racing. It's if you want to keep pod racing, bro, you just keep pod racing, whether or not it's been fucking 50 years. And you had a terrible showing at the fuck. I should know the name of the race that was in Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
The Castle Run.
No.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't. Fake fan here. All of us.
Yeah, all of us, exactly. Don't single me out. Marathon, more of that. I mean, that's something I'm ready to play. I don't need to see more of that. I think Bungie makes my favorite first person shooter games consistently, Halo series, Destiny, now Marathon again. I'm looking forward to it. I think it has potential for me to be a great game, so I'm looking forward to that. I think really one of the only other big things for me was the Castlevania game is amazing. I mean, it's being developed by Motion Twin, the studio that made Dead Cells. Obviously, they have the Dead Cells Castlevania DLC, so now they're just doing a full Castlevania game, which is cool. So I expect that to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's really it for State of Play. Any other comments?
More Sorrows. That game looks good.
Yeah,
I didn't play. What was the first game called?
Returnal.
Returnal.
Yeah,
I didn't play it, but Sorrows looks good.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the low percentage of people that, you know, are not interested or excited about that. I played a little bit of Returnal and it didn't do anything for me. I get the appeal of why people enjoy it. Like Todd loves Returnal. I think Cam loves Returnal. Like people, I think Jesse.
Returnal
I think
looks
everyone
cool,
loves that game. I
and
just don't.
it looked cool, and like that was a game that I wanted to play on the PlayStation. Which, again, I've got my PS5. Don't turn it on. At some point, I do need to finish both the original Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. And I might do that now that I think they added Spider-Man 2 to something, the PlayStation
library or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the appeal. They look great. I mean, Soros looks good. It just looks more of Returnal, and I know I didn't really jive with Returnal, so I would expect to personally not like the gameplay loop. So it's not really doing much for me.
Oh, did we talk about 4 loop at all? I wasn't listening.
I didn't. I skipped over it because I thought that game didn't look good. But go for it, Mike, if you think it looks good.
I don't know if it looks good. The only thing I really remember about it is that at some point the guy, whoever was talking about it, had said like, "Oh, you're finding this giant. It's like a giant puzzle thing." I'm like, dude, that's a Rubik's cube, man. Just say Rubik's cube. Just say it.
You probably can't.
He probably can't. I know. It's just funny that he can't. It's like it's very clearly a Rubik's cube.
You're fighting a puzzle block with different sides of colors.
It's a 3x3 that twists around. It's like, oh, it's a Rubik's cube. It's similar to, but legally distinct from the thing you just said.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that game might have interesting things going on. Maybe it was just a bad trailer because I watched that trailer and I was like, I don't know, man. Seems like a bad game to show in this state or through this direction.
I feel like all extraction shooter things are not a game I want to play.
I mean, that's also fair. It does seem like it has a lot of systems and things going on. So again, it seems like a lot to digest in like a quick trailer. So could be cool, could be interesting, could do some interesting stuff. But it didn't do much for me in this showing. So, but I still think overall it was a pretty decent state of play. It might be the best state of play specifically that I've seen.
Legacy of Kain Defiance remaster.
Yeah,
I'm interested to play that. And we briefly touched on the God of War trilogy being remastered, or remade, right?
It's remade, and the fact that it's being remade and they didn't show anything makes me think that it's probably like a bigger
early stages.
It just makes me think that it's probably like a bigger type of remake than just like, hey, we're making this game look pretty and play.
Oh well, I mean, they brought back. I mean, the fact that they had the original voice actor for Kratos means that they're redoing at least, yeah.
So,
and I know you guys were saying that you didn't like the look of the God of War side-scrolling game, but I'll probably check it out. It looks like the artwork on the sides of like Greek pottery.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
intentional.
What they were going for. It looks, I don't know. It looks odd. But I'm curious to see what it does.
I know that they wanted to end the show with the God of War announcement. I feel like they shouldn't have ended with the Son of Sparta or whatever the game is called.
Sparta.
I feel like they shouldn't have ended with that. I feel like it was like a.
Well, I think they wanted to be able to say this game's available now,
which it makes sense, and I think that's probably the best way to launch that game. But I don't know. It was. I think maybe they could have figured out a better way to do it. Maybe do that part before and then finish with the remake, because I do think that's the sexier announcement. And I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe hopefully it's good. I mean, it's an indie studio doing it, so it's nice to see.
Yeah, it's good to see that they're taking their properties and branching them out.
I'm I've been in this space for a while of I really want some of these larger studios, larger IP holders to let indie studios make stuff with their stuff, because ever since we got Cadence of Hyrule, I'm let them make another game. Let them make another Zelda game. Let them make another a Mario game. Let them do that. Let them make another music game with that, or let anyone else make something with your stuff. Hey, you don't want to make a F-Zero game? You don't want to make a Star Fox game? Let a trusted partner that you feel comfortable.
It seems like we're heading. It seems like we're heading in that direction. Like you just said, like the Dead Cells guys, like made
exactly.
Castlevania DLC, and they were like, you know what, this is like, you guys stayed true to the story. Like, go ahead, do it yourself.
Yeah.
So like, maybe more studios will do that.
I think there's.
I don't know who made the who made Shadow Labyrinth. Was that a Konami game?
It was Bandai. It was published by Bandai. I don't know if there was a different studio that made it and Bandai just published it, but
just like another, like in my head, I was like thinking like just a different take on like an old property.
Yeah. I think there's so much potential. Like I think it's just helpful for a lot of those bigger things too, to just let them make a smaller thing for you that is going to be a little bit different than the big stuff you're working on already. So that is an interesting one, but also I guess a good sort of kind of transition into me talking about Under the Island, which is coming out soon, shortly after this show podcast is available to you. But it is, its own take on. It gave me a lot of top-down Zelda vibes. It gave me a lot of Link's Awakening vibes. It does a lot of its own things too, but you can definitely see a lot of inspiration and DNA there from that style of game. So basically, top-down, RPG light, not really RPG, more of like a Zelda-style RPG where you are, unlocking items and weapons, and you can upgrade some of them through certain ways. So like there's a little bit of that type of progression, but really just like kind of short, not like short in a negative way, but like a nice little small adventure. Still beefy hours. I don't know how much time I actually put into it, but a nice little adventure, nice cast of characters. You play as where's her name? I have some notes here. Nia, I think, is the main character's name. You play as Nia. You move to this island, Seashell Island, and you very quickly, like the game wastes no time building up a bunch of lore or story. It kind of just very quickly thrusts you into, hey, you move to this island. Hey, you find yourself under the island. Hey, this is what's going on. Hey, here's the A plot right here, and this is what's happening. Go do the thing. And I appreciated that there wasn't this big preamble and build up to why you're on this quest and why you're doing this. Like, you get all of that in a very quickly digestible way, and you're kind of just off to the races, exploring and figuring out how to get these things you need to get in order to stop the thing from happening, which was nice. It was a nice little kind of just push, especially after coming off of, again, I played Dragon Quest VII for a month, so playing a long game with a lot going on and a lot of exposition to playing something that's just a little bit more bite-sized was a nice little switch up for me. The main combat is you get a hockey stick and you're swinging that around. You do get some other items that you can use for both puzzle solving and for combat and other things, which definitely gives you some variations, but you're really sticking around that hockey stick, which, again, to go back to Zelda, functions a little bit just like a sword, where you're swinging it. You have some combos. You can unlock, upgrades for it to make it stronger and whatnot. The other part of that I think is interesting is, like, you unlock bombs at some point, and you can place them down and then, like, hit them with your hockey stick to, like, push them forward or bounce them off walls and stuff. So there's little things like that I think are just, like, fun little uses of the mechanic that you have with your main attack, which is using a hockey stick. I like that a lot. It definitely has, again, more of that Zelda, specifically a Link's Awakening DNA, where I feel like there's a lot of optional things you can do, some optional quests to get, more heart containers, or whatever the game calls them. I think they're like heart medals. More heart things to increase your health, or other items. Like Link's Awakening had a... Did you play with Link's Awakening, Dom? You must have.
Yeah, I didn't play. It just got remade, right?
Yeah, that got
Yeah, I
remade.
didn't play the remake.
So like that game has like an ongoing side quest line that doesn't really give you anything of importance. Like you don't need to do it. Like it's just kind of on the side. But essentially, it's like you get one item, and then you need to find out who that item goes to, and then they give you something in exchange, and then you got to figure out who that goes to. So this game also has some sort of progression quest lines like that at least to me seemed like it was fully optional. I didn't even finish that quest line. I was still after I'd finished the game, I was going back trying to find some of these things that I didn't finish because there's a little bit of side stuff. Like there's definitely a whole area that I kind of briefly went into, and then I assumed I was going to go back there at some point with the progression of the game, and it never made me go back there. So there's definitely like stuff to explore, things to find, secrets to unearth as you are playing the game that are optional, but also kind of just shows you that it's not just like a quick, straightforward adventure. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I think there's like a pretty decent adventure here. Like I think that the combat is great. The boss fights are interesting. I think the puzzle structure in the dungeons, for the most part, is like pretty well done. I think in some cases it's like super intuitive into like kind of showing you early. At least the first dungeon I remember specifically, there was you get this like fire flower type of item that you charge up and like shoot a fireball and it goes straight across. And part of that can like it can catch things on fire, but also like it can light things up a little bit. So as it's like traveling through the air, you know, you might reveal like some hidden pathways that you couldn't see before the light touched it. And there was like something early in one of the first dungeons that like, oh, to solve this room, I need to shoot the fire across this gap to burn up this plant, and it's going to hit the thing. When you go to the next room, I noticed a plant off past the like a big gap that like, oh, but there is a path to keep going straight to go back to where I need to go. But I noticed that plant, so I was like, oh, whatever, I'm going to shoot the thing at the plant because I this is how I play these games. And when I did that, it revealed a secret path, and I was like, oh, okay, that's like pretty intuitive game design, and I did appreciate that. And I feel like there's a few things like that that were sort of weaved throughout the game that I think show you how to use certain mechanics that I did appreciate a lot. There were some puzzles that I think were kind of whatever later in the game, but I think overall, like it was fun to play like a game that had dungeons with puzzles in it. It was fun to play a game that had, you know, interesting boss fights attached to puzzle mechanics to solve them a little bit. And I think that it's kind of just a quick little charming top-down adventure that I think if you're looking for something like very specifically in the vein of Link's Awakening with more and other influence and its own uniqueness on top, I think that it is definitely something worth checking out. I don't know if it does too much like very different or very new or anything to the genre from what I've played, but I do think it's pretty solid overall. I would say that Under the Island for me is like a very solid 7 out of 10. Had a great time with it. I'm still playing it after I've beaten it to kind of look for other secrets and see other things I want to dive into and look for. But yeah, I think it does a lot of things that I personally look for in these types of games, and I had a good time with it. It had like interesting biomes, interesting enemies, had a little bit of, you know, charm and humor to its designs and like certain groups of enemies that take over certain areas. It's like, oh, okay, like that's a unique little enemy situation that, you know, you might not expect here. So it was fun. I liked it. I had a good time with it. Definitely something to, like I said, to check out if you think you like that style of game and you want something kind of new and fresh that, you know, is a completely its own little thing.
They compare themselves to Alundra, which I'm not familiar with, Zelda's Minish Cap,
okay,
Earthbound, and Terranigma.
Okay.
Just if people are looking for other games that like they took inspiration from.
Yeah, and it's an extremely small studio from what I understand. I think it's only a few people made the game. Like it's really gorgeous. Like I think the pixel art is fantastic in this game. I think Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely one to check out if you like that. Minish Cap is one of the few Zelda games I've not played, and I need to fix that because I've heard nothing but good things.
Minish Cap was Game Boy Color.
Minish Cap was Game Boy Advance.
Advance.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I believe it is on Switch Online, so I should probably just do that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I missed. I believe it is coming to everything, so it should be coming out on PC, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation. So you can look for that.
February 19th, I believe, is the date.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to see. What does this say? This says. What does this say? Releasing on February 17th on
February 17th. Yep.
Switch,
PC,
Xbox,
and
PC.
consoles.
Yep. Yeah. So, definitely. I don't know. It was a good time. I had a good time with it. Solid 7 out of 10. So definitely check it out if any of that sounded like your jam. What else? I think that kind of wraps us up. I can text Todd real quick and see if he is able to play the game.
I did look it up because it was going to bother me. Boonta Eve Classic. That's what it was.
Boonta Eve Classic.
The race.
Yep. The race, yeah.
Todd is good to play the game. So before we wrap things up and play the game, thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode 510 of the Pass Control Podcast. If you're a friend of the show, fan of the show, want to support the show, tons of ways to do that. Just go to our website at passthecontroller.io. You can get linked out to everything we do, whether it's written content, video content, drink recipes, video game reviews, the podcast, social media, all that stuff. You can just go to our website at passthecontroller.io and get linked out to all of that stuff. Make sure you're following us, subscribe to us wherever. Make sure you leave us a 5-star review if you haven't. And if you, I don't know. Sure.
Wow.
I don't know. Oh, if you want to watch, I was like thinking, what do I normally say? It's been a long day. We do record the show live every week at Pass Controller at twitch.tv/passcontroller. If you can't catch the live show and can't watch my camera fuck up live 15 times in a row, you can just go to YouTube and type in Pass Controller Podcast and watch it over there. But what we do every week is we keep track of, we play a game. We keep track of the score all year long. And the scoreboard as it stands for the year is Todd in first with 10, Dom in second with 8, Mike in third with 2 points. We're going to play a little game we call Gaming the Meta. And the way this works is I pick 3 games. The person, each of them guesses what they think the game's Metacritic review score is, and whoever is the closest gets the point. If they get a bullseye, they get double the points. Mike, since you're in last, why don't you give me a year, big dog?
2014.
Let's take a peek.
Miss.
Did you mean to play that?
I just wanted to see if I could find it.
Okay.
I didn't know it would play in the fucking thing, but I'm adding to my soundboard.
That's fine. I mean, it's not gonna. It's fine that you did that. I was so caught off guard. I was like, what just happened? Okay. Let's see. I like this. Released in. Wait, is this accurate? Let me just make sure this is actually accurate. Huh. Are they 2 different meta scores? Let's find out. Maybe it's just. Okay, well, whatever. We're just going to do it. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Released in March of 2014 on multiple platforms, including Xbox One, PlayStation Vita, PS4, PC, and Nintendo Switch. This game, which I believe is the expanded version of it, so I think it got re-reviewed because I think the original version came out a little bit before that. But either way, we're going to do Towerfall Ascension. We're going to go off the most viewed platform, which is the PS4. So, game that we've all played plenty of times together. Lots of good times on the couch at that arcade. I forgot the name of it. What was the name of that arcade we went to? Like 5 months ago?
Arcade?
Was it called Barcade?
I believe so.
Okay. We played it at the bar, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And then we played like Smash, and it had like mods for like Barack
yeah,
Obama.
and then we
and
fought.
Stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, I passed out later that day, so I don't remember anything.
I was thinking about that yesterday. When you guys trying to go play Smash with Obama again?
I mean, listen, I'm down. I was so confused that that Switch didn't explode because it felt like it took forever for it to load a match of Smash.
But then there were like 1,000 characters for every character.
They had all the mods.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny to have that many. There were so many characters. It was very, very funny. Todd is going to lock in an 88 for Towerfall Ascension.
Good answer.
Mike, what do you think? Towerfall.
I don't know, 90.
Okay. Dom, Towerfall?
I'm going to go 87.
Okay. Well, out the gate, Dom said, I'm coming for the big boy points with a bullseye. 87 on the dot. Todd is going to be fucking furious that he said 88. All right, Mike. Hit me with another year, big dog.
2015.
Okay. Let's see what we got. How do I do this? Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
Let's go a little bit down the list here. Let's go. What's a good one? Just trying to find a good game. Like one you guys know, but also... You said 2015, right? Yeah, 2015.
I said something.
It's kind of unimportant.
It is kind of... It really actually doesn't mean anything.
It truly is unimportant.
It just adds, some sort of rigmarole to it. Let's go with, you know what? This is actually will probably be fun. I don't think we've ever done this one before. Released in May of 2015. This is, of course, reviewed on the Wii U. Splatoon.
Mommy.
Mike, what do you... Actually, no. Todd's not here. His numbers get revealed first each time since he is not here. That's the problem.
That's the rule you're making up right now?
Making it right now, whatever. That's the way the news goes. Splatoon 1. I keep forgetting that there's like a new Splatoon game coming out this year. Or supposed to come out this year.
Oh, this is news to me.
I don't think it's a regular Splatoon game. It's like Splatoon, like War.
Oh, they're doing their own Firebreak?
I forget what it's called. It has like a name.
They're doing it. No, they're doing a tactical game, obviously.
Splatoon 2026. I think it has like a name, like Splatoon Warzone or something. It's not Warzone, obviously, but I think it has a name.
Oh, they're doing their own XCOM. Okay, got it.
Oh, they're doing their own Halo Wars.
Splatoon Raiders. It was definitely in a direct.
Oh, they're doing their own Dead by Daylight.
This is what it says on Nintendo's website. Splatoon Raiders, the first ever Splatoon spin-off game. In the role of a mechanic, players will go on an adventure in the mysterious Spy-Haralite Islands alongside the Splat-tacular Deep Cut Trio.
Are you on I don't know, ChatGPT or something?
No, Nintendo.com. This was in a direct.
I don't remember this at all.
I'm realizing now that I might, despite the fact that I never turned my PlayStation on, I watched the State of Play and I did not watch the direct.
I mean, this was in a direct last year sometime. This was like not. This is not a new like this.
It's still. I might not have watched the direct
on the Nintendo's website is from June 10th of last year.
There's a chance I didn't watch it. I mean, listen, play back the tape. I might have watched it if you listened to a previous podcast. I might have been like, yeah.
Love Splatoon Raiders. I can't wait for that. I love Splatoon Raiders. I'll never forget it.
Oh, this will be. I'm gonna get my first tattoo is gonna be Splatoon Raiders. I love this
right this second. Sign me up for 5 copies.
This is crazy how good we have impressions of me.
Anyway, Splatoon 1.
June 2025, Michael.
80. Todd is locking in an 80 for Splatoon.
What game are we talking about? Splatoon Raiders?
Splatoon Raiders, yeah.
Oh, Splatoon Raiders.
Mike, they're actually doing a second spin-off. It's called Splatoonami, and it's just you and
me and Tom. And I knew you couldn't think of it. I had to cut you in because otherwise we'd be waiting for 25 minutes for you to make a terrible joke.
I never went there, so thank you.
First Splatoon?
First Splatoon 1.
Yep, first Splatoon.
Also known as
And
Splatoon
what
Raiders.
did Todd say?
80.
80.
Am I going first or is Mike going first?
Mike went first last time, so...
85.
85? Okay. Michael?
Perfect, because I was going to say 90, even though 85 is probably closer to the correct answer.
So you're still going to say 90?
I'm going to stick with 90, okay. But I recognize that it is not the optimal choice.
Well, you should have guessed something else, because Todd is the closest with 81 being the correct score. All right, game number 3. Splatoon Raiders. Mike, give me a year.
2026, apparently.
Give me a real year.
2013. I'm just going to stick in that same 3-year window.
Okay. What do we got in 2013? Oh, okay. This could be interesting.
I think I might actually go to sleep watching Phantom Menace tonight. I keep thinking about Big Quadrant Arrows.
We're going to stick with the Wii U exclusives released September 15th, 2013. The Wonderful 101.
Oh, Wonderful 101? Let's go. I didn't play that game.
Let's see what Todd has to say about the Wonderful 101. Not only do I own this game on Wii U, but I also own it on the remaster on Switch. And let me tell you, I've played maybe an hour of this game.
It's a superhero game, right? It was like a superhero game?
I believe you are superheroes, and like you control them all, I think, at once in like a big group. It's an interesting game. I actually should play it at some point because it does look
It's
fun.
crazy that I keep trying to like imagine anything about this game, and I keep picturing Beautiful Joe. And it's not going to help me because I also didn't play Beautiful Joe.
I was just doing it in my head too, and I was picturing Beautiful Joe in my head. And I was like, it's
a different game.
Not even this game. I'm glad Mike said it out loud.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Todd is going to lock in a 72, and then also he sent me a gif of that guy going, well, we're waiting. I don't know if he's trying to, did we win? I think he just wants to know if he won anything.
He wants points.
Michael.
All right, it's me? Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Again, knowing literally negative anything about this game because I keep picturing a different game entirely that I also know nothing about, I will go with 80.
I really thought you were going to say 90 again.
I was going to actually, what I want to say was 101, but I know that is an impossible answer.
I thought about doing it too.
I know it's not a real answer. So I will 80, but know in my heart I want to say 101, knowing 100%, knowing 101% that it is incorrect.
There it is. So we got a 72 and an 80, Dom. Where are you taking us?
We go 73.
73. Well,
Dom's probably the closest.
In fact, Dom is not the closest. Michael is picking
Is
up
it a
point
101
tonight. Mike's picking up a point because he's the closest. It's 101, and he said 80. No,
Yes!
it is indeed 78. So Michael is also picking up a point tonight. So a 3-course spread, but Dom picking up an additional point for the bullseye on the first game. So that ends the week with Todd still lingering in first because he did get 1 point. Dom in second with 10, and Mike picking up a point to bump him up to 3. So that'll do it for this week's episode 510 of the Pass Control Podcast. We appreciate you. We will see you next time.